channel. So in today's video, it's really just kind of like a cleaning video. I'm going to be deep cleaning the kitchen, organising the cupboards, organising the fridge, and really just like clearing out all old stuff, so that's been there a while, so that's probably out of date, the usual. But I love watching videos like this. It always makes me think like, oh, I need to get onto it and do my own. So I'm going to start by just showing you a couple of bits that I picked up from B&M. It's not much, but I just nipped in there to get Orban a toy, and obviously you always end up picking up a few bits, don't you? So first of all, I picked up these two pots. So what I like about these is they look like glass, but they're actually plastic. And when you've got little ones around the house and stuff like that, it's always good to have plastic because sometimes they get dropped if they play in the cupboards or whatever. But it is like airtight, so it does have the suction on it. So I've got these, and I've also got like spaghetti, so I'm going to put pasta in one and rice in the other, and then I've also got a spaghetti one which is a bit taller. And then as I was walking through the aisle, I seen these stickers. So they're already like pre-made stickers with like, you know, flour, tea, you can do tea, coffee, sugar, or you can do pasta, spaghetti, rice. So that's obviously what I'm going to use for these, and these are only £2, which I thought was so good. So I'm going to pop those on there as well. I found this cup which was super cute. It just says me time, and if you're anything like me, when you have a good cup of tea or coffee, a good mug makes all the difference. So I picked that up as well. That was £2.50, and the jars, sorry, were £3 each. Then I got this wooden, it's like wooden black kitchen roll holder. I don't actually have a kitchen roll holder, and I always keep it underneath my cupboard, but I just thought, do you know what, it's actually so much handier to have it on the top. So I've got that as well, and that was £4. And then lastly, I got these kitchen towels. So I have got a little bit of kind of like black wood, things like that in my kitchen now. So I thought these would be really to go. These are just for show though, so if Michael's watching, the husband, hands off, these are just for sure. And then I also got this. So I don't know if you have tried this before. I've never actually tried it before, but I do have a dog, and today I'm going to clean her bed and the blankets and stuff like that. And it's from Vamoosh, and it's a pet hair dissolver. So I thought that was really good. So you get 3 sachets, and I think it was £4.50, but it's really worth it because there's nothing worse than getting your dog's like bed or blanket out the washing machine and you give it a waff and like dog hairs fly everywhere. So that is what I picked up from B&M. So I'm going to crack on, get organised. I'm going to sort out the pots from this morning, get them in the dishwasher first, and then it's time to leave. Okay, so first things first, I'm literally just grabbing a carrier bag, emptying out all the leftover breakfast, anything that's left in the bowls, on the top and things like that, scooping it into the bin so that I can clear the rest of the pots away, add them to the dishwasher, and clear the sink area. Okay, next we are moving on to the fridge area. So this is literally me just taking out everything that's out of date, taking everything out the fridge, just basically having a blank surface so that I can clean down all the tops, you know, give the shelves a good clean, and literally just stock everything back up. I'd also gone food shopping this day as well, so I was literally just unpacking some of the stuff that I got from food shopping, and then I was waiting for HelloFresh delivery to come as well, so I'll add that in later. But yeah, so this is me just freshening up the fridge and getting it packed up for the week. Okay, so now I'm just literally adding those paper labels that I showed you in the beginning of the video. They were super easy to use. So obviously here I'm just taking all the packaging out of the jars, adding the labels to obviously whichever jar I'm going to put my rice in, my pasta in, obviously my spaghetti jars there as well, which I was really fuming about because I really thought I had a wood lid on it, but I don't. I've got a blue plastic one, so I need to get a new one of them. But I also decided to add flour to one of them as well. So there's one that you can add flour to, which is the one that I've got the pink one there. So I decided to add that one, and obviously then I'm just topping them off with pasta and rice and things like that. I feel like if you're on a budget and you want, like, you know, labels printed, wee bits and bobs, these are so handy. Moving on to the first cupboard here, so this is me just obviously moving everything out of the cupboards. I always like to just take everything out when I'm cleaning up the cupboards and stuff like that. It just gives me a blank surface, I can clean all the tops, you know, get the shelves all nice and clean and things like that, and then really decide where I want to put things back, because I feel like we're all really guilty of this. Like, we have a nice clean cupboard for like 5 minutes and then before you know it, the next week it's absolutely trashed. But I'm just taking everything out here, spritzing them down with my Sephora spray, and a damp cloth, just getting all the crumbs out and things like that, and then I'm ready to stock the shelves again. This is where I realised that I actually had more labels that I could use. So this is where I keep like literally like the crisps, the chocolate, things like that. So as you can see here, I've added one that says treats and one that says snacks. So I'm literally just filling those up with like crisps and mini rolls, things that Orban loves to snack on when he's allowed a little treat. And yeah, so it just gives you, you know, some of the use for those labels, and it's just a nice way to have everything organised. Cupboard, so literally it's so much better than it was. Obviously the snacks are all in there, the treats, my spices and everything, pasta and rice jars, and the flour's organised, and the bread obviously is just on the bottom there. The next cupboard I decided to just do a quick you know, before and after of that cupboard because it wasn't too bad, so I just reorganised the tins and things like that, and it was good to go. Moving on to the dining room table, so here I'm just taking everything off, ready to give it a good wipe down. Obviously, as you can see there, when I was filling the pasta jars and things, I got it all over the place. So I'm just spritzing it again, just with the Sephora spray. This is a wood table, but to be honest, most sprays are absolutely fine on it. I just use that same kind of damp sponge, so I'm just spritzing over it twice just to make sure I've got everything, and then just placing everything back on the top and filling up the fruit bowl as well. are the kitchen drawers, and I am so honestly ashamed of these drawers. They got so out of hand, but I'm literally just doing a quick before and after of these. I literally just obviously hoovered them out, wiped them, filled them back up again, and they were sorted and much better. And then obviously just moving on to the worktops now, so I'm just wiping over the toaster, the kettle, things like that, and wiping down all the surfaces. The sink area, the first thing I'm doing is literally just running the tap, getting it all nice and wet, adding some fairy washing up liquid, and just giving it a good old scrub with like a quite an abrasive sponge. So that's just getting all the stains and things like that off it. I'm then going to rinse this out. I then add some soda crystals, which literally just help to unblock your drains and things like that. So I add that with some hot water, which really obviously cleans your drains and things. And then I added a little bit of Zaflora with some hot water, which obviously just leaves your kitchen smelling lovely and nice and fresh. Wiping down the cupboard doors. Obviously I have a 3-year-old, and also obviously when you're reaching for the cupboard and things like that in between washing the pots and stuff, you can get drips and fingerprints all over them, so I like to just give them a little wash, get all the fingerprints off, all the dirty marks off, so they're nice and clean. I'm just adding some washing. So obviously I'd put a wash load on when I first started cleaning the kitchen, which is obviously done now. So I'm just adding these to the clothes horse so they can dry. And what I love about this is obviously the smell of the fresh washing and stuff like that is just divine. When you've got a nice fresh kitchen, your washing smelling lovely, your candles are lit, it's just the best. Just hanging on the fence there, it's literally just his friend from next door. He loves standing on the back of the sofa talking through over the fence, it's so cute. thing, which is the floor tiles. So obviously, as you can see here, I've got like porcelain white tiles. I do find that they're hard to keep obviously super clean and white and shiny, but I do my best to keep them that way. So first of all, I'm going through and hoovering up. This is the most satisfying part to me. I love like doing all the tops and everything like that and leaving hoovering till the end, because otherwise you end up with crumbs and stuff back all over the floor, and it's just, you do things twice. So I'm just hoovering up first, and then I'm going to show you my brand new mop that I've just got and how I keep them polished. Okay, so here is my brand new mop. Well, I mean, I say it's brand new. Obviously, you can see I've used it before here. But it's called the floating mop, which I found on High Street TV, I think it was. Me and my husband were watching the shopping channel, and I was like, oh, you know, they're always just get you to buy into things and this and that, and I totally got bought into it, I'm not gonna lie. So I ended up getting it, and it's actually really handy. So the obviously the spin really fast, and obviously you just spray your favourite detergent on it, and it just helps get like buff the floor and get it all nice and shiny. Personally, I only use glass cleaner on my tiles because I find it's the best thing. It doesn't leave smears, it leaves them nice and shiny, and it seems to last longer as well. This is the finished result. It's so much better. Okay guys, that is the end of this cleaning video. Literally, it took me about 3 hours to fully complete this kitchen. I feel like I was just stop-starting, obviously mum life. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a bit of inspiration, a bit of energy to get up and get your house cleaned, because I know I always feel better with a clean house, tidy mind and all that. But if you did enjoy it, I would love if you could like and subscribe. Also let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Obviously I'm thinking of doing more cleaning, more organising. I might have a haul coming soon as well, so if that is something that you're interested in, please let me know and turn that notification bell just to let you know when I post my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!